it's having trouble publishing the broadcast, which is nice. You know what? I'll just go over here. Now I gotta pull up stream. Okay. Okay. Well, now that I can see that we are up, I don't expect many viewers on this stream tonight. But you know, we are going to vibe. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another hurricane coverage live stream on the Royal NYR 54 channel. I hope you all are having a fantastic day whenever you guys are seeing this, or fantastic evening, as it is 0:38 my time, 12:38 a.m. But yes, so we have Hurricane Hanna landfall. Actually, that happened several hours ago. You can see just on this picture, the low is here. There's just bands of rain swirling around and around and around and around, etc. So, what triggered this live stream is we do have a tornado watch in effect for portions of Texas where the landfall is occurring. So, in terms of areas, this would be Brooks, Cameron, Duval. This reloaded on me. Are you kidding me? This would be Brooks, Cameron, Duval, Hidalgo, Jim Wells, Kennedy, Kleberg, Live Oak, McMullen, Nooses, San Patricio, Patricio, and Willacy. So, and also a bunch of Marinal areas. You can see basically right in here is where the tornado threat is, give or take 25 miles. So you can see this does include Corpus Christi, Memilin, and Brownsville as well. So that is definitely something that's going to need to be kept in mind. The majority of the reason for this watch is if we pause the looping going on here. You can see all of these outer bands just swirling in at this point. Most of them do have some sort of embedded rotations, as you can see. They're just swirling around and around. And if we take a look at the special marine warnings that are in place, we can see I gotta move them up because my webcam is now on the bottom left. You can see water spouts throughout this warning, water spouts in this warning. Okay, that's Florida. That's Key West. An area of strong thunderstorms with squalls and outflows. Outflows. Chat. Outflows. What a great start to this live stream. But anyways.
Wow. Welcome to saying things correctly, stream.
Yeah, indeed.
But is what Alex Trebek would say.
Indeed. Outflows. So you can see the strong thunderstorms with squalls and outflows there. So then if we continue moving up, severe thunderstorms capable of producing water spouts. Damn it. Continue to go up. That's a strong thunderstorm from Miami. Continue going up. Another strong thunderstorm from Miami. And then again, up here, water spouts. All of these storms do have some sort of embedded rotations within them. So you definitely are going to have to keep that in mind if you happen to be in and around these areas. Velocities won't really tell us much, as this storm at this point is just a big cyclone, as evident by the reflectivity just swirling around the low pressure, which is centered right in there. If you take a look at storm relative velocity, there are some sort of embedded rotations. As you can see, there was one that was headed into Corpus Christi. Thankfully, that has since dissipated for the most part as it moves through the Corpus Christi area, which is fantastic news. Don't want to really see anything going on in and around there. These two flash flood warnings, as you can see down there, are both tagged as damage threat considerable. could definitely go PDS as the night continues to go on. As you can just see, if we just loop the radar here, you can just see the bands are basically continuing to move and just trail in and around these areas, which is going to cause an excess amount of flooding. Particularly if we're talking about here, you're going to be talking about Raymondville, McAllen, Brownsville. Okay, bro, seems legit. And public report of large healthy tree broken in half and damn it, small tree with numerous broken branches. Relay via social media.
Oh, by the way, earlier there was a report on GR2 of a roof collapse on a house with family inside, and there was a rescue in the process at that time.
So, what I would be on the watch for, chat, as we go through tonight, I would be on the watch for this band of thunderstorms. And I would also be on the watch if we move a little further north. I would also be on the watch for this band of thunderstorms. Both of these have good enough convection involved in and around the storm area. And if we take a look at storm relative velocity, particularly in the center, even though this is where the radar is, you guys can definitely see a bunch of different little embedded rotations here, here, here. Even maybe something up here, so that's definitely going to be something to keep in mind. If you guys, if anyone who could be affected by this at this moment in time, you guys could send them my way if they have any type of access to any sort of Wi-Fi at this moment in time, or cellular, which is probably not the majority of people, I will imagine, but, you know, what are you going to do? The interesting thing about what happened with Hanna here is if we go back to the National Hurricane Center, I should add Brownsville. I don't know why it's Brownsville.
Little recap. Hurricane Hanna landfall at 5 o'clock Central about 6 hours ago, going on 7. It landfalls near Padre Island. It's a high-end Category 1 with 99 mile-an-hour winds.
So yes, it was at so this is 10:56 a.m. mine. So that is about it's like 38 hours ago. It was a 45 mile per hour tropical storm. Fast forward a day and a half, we're talking about a 90 mile per hour Category 1 hurricane making landfall. And as it has made landfall, it has just weakened as of the latest update to 75 miles per hour, and it's already reasonably significantly inland. Pressure is still at 979 as well. That's definitely going to be something that you're going to need to monitor going forward. You will probably see me on several times in this stream. Oh my god, Gonzalo's completely gone.
Gonzalo died.
That's funny. So you can see Hanna's decently inland at this point. If you outline the coast, which is right around here, you guys can see it's reasonably inland already. And also maybe going forward in the stream, we will take a look at 92L. Definitely, that's going to need to be something that you're going to have to very closely monitor. Hey Morgan, I said it would be Cat 1 with winds of 85. Well, it was Cat 1 with winds of 90, so you were right. Well, for the most part, you were right. So yeah, if we take a look at the 5-day outlook, you guys can see here's 92L. It's having a whale of a time. Probabilities are 80% of it developing over the next 5 days within that area. I talked about it before, and I will show you guys later on. It definitely could end up becoming something. I'm just going to really monitor this closely. Ignore my name on Discord, please.
Just please ignore the name.
Please just don't even look at it.
Just don't even look at it. It's so...
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's nice.
That's just
That's
a big
hot.
chunky wind feel. That's what you call dead.
Then it turned into a 90-mile-per-hour hurricane. Yeah, and it did that just as it made landfall, which was the even more interesting thing. But yeah, as you can see, these bands are just starting to surge inland, and you can even see them initiating and blowing up over this area that would involve Corpus Christi. So the convection is definitely there for thunderstorm development and potentially tornadoes, as we do have a tornado watch issued for a few tornadoes possible. Particularly if, like I said, I would keep an eye out for these stronger bands outside here. They're already decently strong, and if they can just maintain, or sustain rather, then you could definitely be talking about some pretty serious low top supercells moving inland into the Texas area. I've been rambling for the latest 10 minutes on stream. I don't know how long we've been on so far.
We have been on for 10 minutes.
Yep, so I've just been rambling at this point. Parker Copeland, can you post a link to Discord? Joe, can you take care of that real quick?
Storm Centrals?
I don't know. Can you specify, Parker, please? It'd be much appreciated. So, yeah, they in combination. Joe mentioned to me earlier in the stream that they were literally doing doodles, and look at this. They literally went up, in, up, back, or something like that, around, back, through, da, 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 da. What the? What kind of shape
basically, that's the last recon nation.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So the forecast for Hanna at this point is for it to basically go, it's supposed to sustain inland through 12Z. I will not be streaming through the whole tornado watch. Please keep that in mind. I am not a superhuman.
Keep that in mind. I did it like since 6:40 in the morning, alright?
Yeah, Joe wants to sleep too. And, okay, so newer model runs. Okay, so I need to get a better view here for everyone in chat.
Do you need help? GFS, do you need help?
GFS is going slightly mental. So,
what? Let me grab this.
Watch this tropical wave here, chat. So as it goes along, you can definitely see there is some kind of development, and it goes 973 as it goes over the islands, particularly in and around here, and then it continues to move north. So the SPC seems to have some confidence. So as of right now, it is over here. So they seem to have some confidence that it will form something right in here and continue to move in that that was a horrible box. Holy crap. Continue to move in this general direction. Yeah, Joe, what's up?
Before you do anything, check your DMs and look at the UK ensembles.
Yeah, so these, and it will be shown by the further. Why does my hand hurt? This will be shown by the model runs that you guys will see momentarily, that you already saw. But it seems you have a general. That was another horrible line. It seems you have a general direction going up and hopefully missing Florida. We can hope that ends up being this scenario in this case, although there are some spaghetti runs that have it drifting south of the track and then just moving completely through the Bahamas and just going absolutely delito.
I'll say this to anybody talking about 92L. This could go either 2004, go through Caribbean, go through the Gyre, exit the Gyre and hit the Gulf Coast, or it could do what the UK net, what all of the ensembles have been saying.
Or it could do a Dorian.
go through the Bahamas.
Or it could do a Dorian, which is ride up the coast completely, which is a definite possibility. I'm going to take a look at COD here, just so I can get a good idea. I'm sacrificing a night of stargazing for this. It is completely clear outside right now, and I am completely missing it. Particularly up in New Hampshire, when you get completely clear nights, you can see the whole galaxy. And chat, we will not talk about what happened here. It will never be spoken of. This didn't happen.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Edwin Diaz did definitely not give up a home run in the 9th inning, and then frickin' Hunter Strickland.
Welcome, Nate, to hell.
Did Nate actually join?
Yes, and Nate's in the
Oh, he did. How about that? Welcome. I might as well pause this loop because it's not doing anything at this point.
Nate, you're...
So yeah, I would like to take a look at this. Ignore this and ignore that. I'm not even going to open that tab. I don't know why this is open, and that's just an SPC website. Where was I going? Oh, over here. I wanted to take a look at the day 2 and what it's saying. Marginal risk for the lower Great Lakes and lower Ohio Valley. Yeah, I need to take a look at that. That could end up being quite interesting. Jesus.
I
Yeah.
must ask.
Uh-huh.
Why in the bloody Nara are you streaming everyone?
Because why not?
There's a tornado watch.
Of course it's a too much. But, you know.
You never know who might be interested. You never know who might be interested. Plus, I have nothing else to do, although I'd rather be stargazing. And I might momentarily break, and you guys can take over that. Because in New Hampshire, a few opportunities come where it's completely clear. And in fact, I can see Jupiter from my window as we speak. I can't see Saturn, and I don't know why.
You can't see Saturn.
No. Yeah, last night I saw Jupiter and Saturn quite close together, and
Why don't
this
you
night I
throw
only see
you a
Jupiter.
Sega Saturn out your window? That's your Saturn.
Well, who wants my attention? It just flashed blue momentarily. That's strange. Anyways, so going back to this, and it still has not completely loaded. I don't know why.
By the way, Recon's heading into Douglas.
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 It could do an Irma, Dorian, and Matthew/Sandy kind of path. Well, Sandy started in the Gulf and then went completely through Florida, then rode up the coast and barreled into New York City.
No, it didn't. Sandy didn't go. Started in the Gulf. It started in the Caribbean. Then it just said.
If I remember correctly, yeah, not the Gulf. I didn't mean to say the Gulf. If I remember correctly, it started like down here.
Guys, it could pull Florence.
It's too far south, it said.
Florence, if it pulled a Florence, that would be insane. But just based on what is expected from it at this point, I don't think that's going to happen.
Warning.
Tornado warning, really?
Yeah.
Yup, indeed. We do have a tornado warning. This is going to be for Duvall's, Jim Wells, McMullen, and Live Oak County. That will be in effect until 12:30 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Again, this now has a tornado vortex signature even, and it does look like on reflectivity that it is starting to go. And my phone is imploding as we speak. But as you can see, there is oh my god, it does seem like there is some sort of rotation going on. If you take a look at NROT, it is starting to spike, so this could definitely drop here within a few minutes. It's definitely going to be something to keep in mind as you go throughout the rest of the evening. Correlation coefficient, I don't think you can really see anything unless there's a new frame here, which there might well be. Correlation coefficient just updated on me, and I don't have a new velocity frame, which is fantastic. But as you can see, just some nice inflow going in here. Not completely obscured, and that was a horrible arrow. I do apologize, but as you can see, just in here, all that inflow going in there, and then you can see it wrapping around very nicely. Even potentially a debris ball there is it. There's a bug, and I got the bug, I think.
Spectrum width, otherwise, I highly doubt anything organized is there right now. There is some sort of organization, however. I mean, there's just a lot of questions with this thing, especially with an inflow notch. There's no way you're going to see debris ball right now.
Yeah, there's just a darker area of reflectivity, but that's across the board. So if you guys do happen to be in that area, you need to go ahead and take your precautions, get underground into the lowest, innermost part of your building, particularly a bathroom or closet with no windows, to put as many walls between yourself and the tornadic rotation as possible. It's going to be near NROs around 12 a.m. and Clegg around 12:10. So if you guys know anyone in there, please tell them to keep this in mind and get into your safe space. We can push off the forecasting till later in the stream. I'm going to be here for a while.
I love how the GFS part says that it's literally going to light up the entire coast.
You should have seen the UK Met ensembles. It went mental.
Planet Ariser 128, hello. Morgan, what is your draw tool called that you use? Epic Pen. Ooh, a spec of 56 dBzs. That's nice.
Interesting.
Tropical cyclone update. And it is still 75. That is quite interesting considering how far the eye wall is now inland. Millibars have risen to 981, but still, the wind speed is sustaining very, very well. Can you check FAR, Texas? My phone is... Jesus Christ. I can indeed check FAR, Texas. I need to find where that is. I'm just going to use radar scope here. So FAR is just outside of 2 of the flash flood warnings. You're currently getting some of the heavier bands. This is near McAllen, actually. So you guys are down over here. It seems like a bigger area, too. So you guys are getting some of the stronger bands of rain as we speak. And you guys are also in a tornado watch for the remainder of the evening and into the morning.
Yeah, I would definitely watch that, monitor your weather, to be completely honest with you, because even if you're getting out of one of the bands right now, it's relatively close to the actual center area of low pressure system, and you could definitely continue to get more and more as time goes on.
Something seems to be reorganizing out of this. If we take a look at just velocities, I'm seeing 6 on top of 90. That would be a 96 mile per hour delta velocity. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. Spectrum Width says there could be one small area of lowering in and around that. NROT's just kind of doing its own thing, sitting at 1.56, which is kind of mental, granted. I doubt that's CC, but I will just confer. Yeah, it's not. It's just where the inflow notch is. There is nothing in terms of like hail or anything, so CC is a reliable source for this. Which is
Storm relative is so nice in this thing.
indeed.
Yeah.
Just looks very clean in terms of the couplet we're talking here. You can just see, if we're taking storm relative here, it's 54 on top of 41. That would be a 95 mile per hour delta velocity, but still more even on both sides. If I just take a look at Brownsville here, the waterspout possible marine warning continues. That will be until 12:30 a.m., so you got another 30 minutes on that. So, yes, whoever was in FAR, you definitely are going to need to keep this in mind as you are in a tornado watch. Monitor your local news outlets. Even though you guys might not see too bad of a night here, you're still going to need to monitor this. Like I said at the beginning, I could see the most dangerous bands being these particular storms that are going to wrap ashore into Texas here. That could potentially be the most dangerous spot of thunderstorm activity and potential tornadic development as we go through the rest of the evening. And I'm going to take a moment and say my famous quote, "My ass hurts," and then just readjust my seat real quick.
Being's legit.
I'm sorry, this chair sucks. Mission, Texas. Where is Mission?
Over Texas.
That's McAllen. Okay, I swear. I'm just gonna turn off reports for now so I can see.
We have mentioned. It's
Okay.
in southern Texas.
It's in
near the
southern
border.
Texas.
It's near the border.
I'm gonna just go onto Google Maps real quick. Don't mind me.
I'm not missing
That was very laggy. So, Mission is also right next to McAllen, which is right next to FAR. So you guys are in two very similar locations. That is also in the tornado watch. You're getting one of these stronger bands of rain as we speak. I don't expect anything too incredibly tornadic tonight, but you can definitely see going into the later hours of the evening. Royal is live indeed. Wait, is a hurricane just a spinning derecho? No, not really at all.
I'm gonna be honest, my parents have been through 2 hurricanes.
You live in Florida.
Well, yeah, but
What do
we
you
don't get
expect?
I'm in the panhandle.
You can still
That's
get
not
Gulf
your point. You lived
storms.
through Michael. I don't see your point here. You literally went through Michael.
Yeah, but before that, that was a Cat 5. The last time we got major was 2005 over in the Panhandle.
It's super windy over here. Indeed, it is. If we just take a look at velocities in here, you're seeing some pretty ridiculous values. And considering you are right on the radar, I doubt I can get an accurate sounding here. So, in fact, I'm going to open another thing here on GR2, and I'm going to see if I can select. If we're going to Texas, then I'm going to want Brownsville. Here we have a new flash flood warning. No, we don't. Where was this? When did this become a... Where's the new warning? Oh, that's just until that specific time. Did we always have 3?
In Harlingen, in Cameron County, Texas. That's near the border.
Oh my God. So yeah,
Public reported flooding in the area. Water is now in 3 homes.
So yeah, we're talking Mission here. You guys are seeing winds in excess of 60 miles per hour across the board, even some gusts to 70, and even some sustained at 70 if you are in very localized spots. So if you're in that area, you're definitely going to just need to keep in mind that you're going to have a lot of gusty winds going through the night. And as we saw with the latest tropical cyclone update, you can see, just based on this, it is still a 75 mile per hour storm. In mind, landfall was what, Nate? We were on stream for it, technically, so like 5 hours ago?
No,
I would say 6 hours.
6? Something like that.
Yeah.
Mind, the center of low pressure, if we take a look at it, is here, and it is really not weakening at all as it's moved pretty decently far inland.
It refuses to weaken, so we're gonna have to weaken it itself.
Yeah.
It refuses to die.
Yeah, that tiny little
Wolf.
cell is not starting to die.
Woof, that rotation. I mean, it's in the process of dying as we speak.
Love how the spectrum width values are spiking right now as it's dying.
Are they actually? Yeah, you're right. That's funny. So it could be indicate something could be trying to lower. I don't know.
It's a safe bet.
Really not a whole lot on KDP, considering that everything that is in this storm is coming to the ground. I'm so far in, and it's so far in, still a 75 mile per hour storm. Indeed, my friend, indeed. Shit hit the fan? Not really. It could get a lot worse. If those bands come ashore and they're tornadic, it could get a lot worse. Jesus. Please, excuse me real quick.
You have been excused.
Yeah, this thing is literally dying, and now spectrum with spikes. 24 knots.
Interesting.
Interessante. Unless I see a possible severe warning, I'm probably not going to cover the severe weather or the severe stuff over in the plains tonight. The focus right now is the hurricane that is still a hurricane.
I say get some rest so they can cover the landfall of Douglas. No one in their right mind
And the
is
even
treating
landfall.
Hawaii.
Actually,
Yeah,
I am curious.
If it sustains, if Douglas sustains past Hawaii, it could be a Western Pacific hurricane.
It could be a Western
Hurricane
Pacific
Douglas,
issue,
though.
which it doesn't look like it sustains. It looks like it completely dies.
Well, has 180. Why did all your kids here? I had no clue.
So it looks like by the time it majority is on land, it's 995. But the thing is, flash flood radar indicated damage threat considerable continues till 1:30 a.m. Central Daylight Time. That's for Cameron, Kennedy, and Willacy in Texas. See, you got another hour and a half on that, give or take. Severe thunderstorm watch 40. The 401 is expired.
What did I say in the word dead?
Waterspout possible marine warning. This is going to be for Port Mansfield, Texas to the Rio Grande River from 20 to 60 nautical miles. That will be in effect until 1:15 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Excuse me as I just get comfy in my hoodie here, or my zip. It is 0111, so just leave me alone.
Oh my god.
So yeah, you can see it's basically dead at this point. Spectrum width is still present, even though it's really on its way out for the moment. So this marine warning. Oh, it's this. I need to use K-Bro for this. That's just a mess. I'm gonna be completely honest. This is just a mess.
Morgan, what are you doing, step bro?
And chat, this is why we don't have nice things.
Oh my god.
Normalized rotation shows absolutely nothing. I don't know why this is water spout possible. I assume they're just tagging all of them for water spouts. Oh, there is something there, actually.
Hey, Morgan, not to be off topic for the thing I sent you on Instagram.
Another marine warning she's. Yeah, indeed. Hello, Royal Highlandin. Let me look real quick.
Yeah, you did. You liked it. The freaking Seattle expansion franchise. The other possible name.
Yeah, I did see that.
Welcome to the Seattle bitch pigeon version. Thanks.
I'm honestly done. But anyways.
Looks like some sort of ECHL team. Yay, CHN.
I don't know what they're going to... Yeah, never mind.
You forgot what you were about to say?
No, I was just second guessing myself for a second there, because you know I suck at this. So I do that all the time. Seattle expansion, indeed. Indeed.
Morgan, are you actually going to cover Douglas tomorrow, or are you just going to let that die?
I'm considering it. Chat, welcome to de-aliasing city.
Guys.
143. Nate, remember the moment on stream with the Ashby EF4 where I just went 133? I thought that was range folding. Literally dead. I'm okay. I'm alive. There's a hair in front of my face. Although my head is literally all hair. I don't know what I'm complaining about.
Oh my god.
Love how de-aliasing city just entered the chat in a few different places actually. You're talking over here and over here as well. So you know that's cool. Now both of them are majority gone. So.
Hold up. What am I looking at?
What are you looking at? You tell me, Nathan.
You tell us.
I don't even know. This hurricane isn't a hurricane anymore.
Douglas?
It's a freaking Hanna. Hanna's a freaking donut at this point.
Well, it literally actually does look like a donut.
It looks like a donut cane.
It looks like half a donut actually, because if you take a look from this perspective, you have the eye wall, or whatever was the eye wall in here, And then it goes basically around.
It basically says, "Hello, Mexico. Give me all your food."
Hello, Rio Grande City. Time to yeet on your life. But Nate, with the latest tropical cyclone update, it is still a 75-mile-per-hour storm. So.
See, I don't see how that is possible, but okay.
Please ignore me when I casually eat veggie straws.
I don't know. When you maintain 75 miles per hour sustained status, like for 4 straight hours, that's when I start questioning this.
Nate, do you realize it's an eaten donut now? Jessica said that in the shop.
No, Texas is eating a donut. Donut.
What they say?
Jessica said, do you realize it's an eaten donut now? I have a box of Rice Krispies. Well, veggie straws are better. Prove me wrong.
Oh my god.
See, all I need is lemonade and microwave popcorn. Okay.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Oh, God bless the United States. The bag frickin' turned my light down.
That report that I sent from Houston County is now corrected. Corrects previous report from Harlingen. Public reports flooding in the area with water up to knees. Water is now entering homes.
I'll be back in a bit.
Alright.
Yes, just-
Alright, don't die. Guys, as we wait for 1 o'clock, waiting for Hanna.
Mm-hmm. It is 01:19. And I think now would be a good time to go ahead and take a look at the forecast for 92L. So, what is the plan, or at least what the models are saying with it? I'm just going to open up my sweater a little bit, as it is a little hot in here, in fact. Maybe I should open my window. Alright, so I'm going to get all this to load real quick. And there we go. So, what's forecasted with 92L, you guys can see, so slowly meanders in and around, and then starts to spike in strength. It goes to 967 relatively quickly. As you can see, 970 hovers around there, 969, 971, 973, 70, 73, 72, 71. It goes up, it manages to keep its strength at 971 after it gets to about the Long Island, Rhode Island, the New England area, which is quite insane. Quite frankly, I also want to take a look at water temperatures too, so I'm going to do that right now. So, you can just see Hannah and Sally. This is what I was talking about with these bigger bands that start to move ashore later on in the evening. I think they're going to pose a decent tornado threat, which is why I say to keep on the lookout for them.
Oh, by the way, Morgan, this is a bit off topic. Apparently, North Korea found their first case of coronavirus.
Oh boy.
I was laughing so hard because Kim Jong-un had a big old meeting with all his advisors, like, what are we gonna do with this patient? And it was somebody who was illegally crossing the border also.
Literally just dead.
Yep. Let's just die. Like Gonzalo did.
Mm-hmm. United States Geological Survey. This thing literally just died. Oh god. I can't even tell where it was at this point. Maybe it was here.
I swear to God. Why
That's my line.
Look at Ayenda. Oh my God.
Oh god.
Ayenda, please chill your tit. Another marine one.
Shut up. Okay, it's not my fault that I had. Okay, you know what?
RMRTAS.
Ignore that I watch food videos.
Let's just click on that recommended first one.
I'm not gonna view my own stream. That's cliche as hell. Which stream was it? Oh god, which stream? Oh yeah, here's the 8.5 hour one where I got one singular tornado warning. And this is me. No, if I scroll back a little bit. I was literally just on my phone because I didn't care. But and then there is me in a phase where I really and totally hated life.
Like we always do when we have a big fuck up.
And something I didn't even notice is that there was a severe thunderstorm warning in California at the time.
California does some weird things.
You think June 3rd will be a severe weather event? I think it's quite possible. 2nd through 5th looks quite favorable for the development of severe weather. And
oh my god, I also didn't realize that there was a, oh my god, there was a severe thunderstorm warning where I am right now, Coos County, New Hampshire. Literally.
It's not.
Seems legit.
Jeez. When did I find out there was no heating at all? Oh, this was when I saw the...
Let's just look at Morgan's...
We're gonna look at my face there. If anyone in chat would like to meme this face at this moment in time, please feel free to do so.
Be free so we can put a help wanted.
Alright, I'm gonna go through my nightly passes, go through all the stuff that I typically do through. Recon has finally made it to Douglas, so they're making their first run as we speak. They're about to go to the outer band. Well, they actually just passed through the lower cloud cover that's not rain based. So now they're finally getting to the rain based cloud cover. And they can pass through the bands and will sooner or later be an eye wall. Took us something there. There's actually no left right. That's nice. Behold.
Thank you, Morgan. You're welcome, Anish. You are very welcome.
Ooh. The Euro wants to hit my cousin, which if that's the case, then I'm going to ask my cousin if I could stay down there during August 4th so that I can get hit by a hurricane, give you all live analysis.
What
What
is
is
it?
What is it?
Another
Is it the
in
Carolinas?
New Hampshire that I'm not
Mhm.
gonna bother getting into. Is that in?
Okay.
Does that include?
No.
Because I have.
Oh yeah, that's right. The icon is still running. So let's see what the icon official says.
Yeah, go ahead and do the icon.
My spam click, my spam click, my spam click.
Just spam your mouth until it breaks 5 billion.
I'm so confused as what the icon wants it to do.
This is 2.
It wants to do
Moving
things.
through.
A part of me thinks that it's gonna just curl out towards Bermuda. But another part of me says that it literally is just making its way towards the Chesapeake Bay.
Yeah.
Which, if that's the case, then Norfolk is dead. And I'll be able to get an actual action with my first hurricane locally.
Yeah, have fun.
How about the CMC? CMC just agrees with the regular GFS. I don't know. Personally, I think the GFS is an outlier in this, mainly because it originally didn't get like it got the tropical wave way back when, which is how I actually figured out that this was going to be a thing. But you know, it didn't say anything about it forming. Which is the reason why I'm
It's now
Here.
50.
400
Yeah,
playbacks,
I think
Epic Games.
Yeah. When it says conducive for development, I immediately say, yeah, it's most likely gonna form.
I'm trying to figure out the moment where I just... Okay, it's about here.
Okay. Yes, that's not loading, so there's that.
Trying to find the moment where I went, like, full pissed off mode. Like...
Legit, you wanted to die?
Throwback to when Morgan was red on Storm Central. Now he's, sky blue or something like that. What do you mean? Like, in terms of...
Joe, you got what I want you to do. I want you to get a picture of Rick Astley, and then cut to Morgan's face.
No, 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 no.
I was literally.
No, can we not do that, please?
I was looking at the music video today of "Never Gonna Give You Up" for whatever reason. I was like, you know what? It's stuck in my head. I might as well try and get it out. Then I'm like, wait a second, is that Morgan?
No.
It wants to organize.
Yeah, if I didn't know any better, I'd say, can I get some Rick Astley's in the chat? Can I get some lyrics of "Never Gonna Give You Up," please?
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down.
Oh, Kentucky Blue.
Select for 23 season.
When did I go fully pissed mode? Why can't I find the moment where I went fully pissed off mode?
Wow, it just died. Damn.
Oh, it was here.
What happens if Hurricane has spawned tornadoes? Then tornadoes be dead.
Yes. Maybe dead.
Just monitor this down here. And guys, please inform me if there's anything relevant that I need to look at.
Alright, Oregon fooled. Alright, Oregon Ashley.
Oh my.
God. I'm gonna hang around, because why not? We had another severe thunderstorm warning in New Hampshire that I'm not going to bother getting. Is that
We've known each other for so long. Now I have this stuck in my head. Ugh.
Alright, Oregon Ashley. Alright,
There we
Oregon
go.
Ashley.
We got him.
I'm
We
letting
got
this
it, boys.
happen.
We got him, boys.
Oh my god, finally loaded.
How long are you streaming? I'll tell you what, I'm not streaming until when this tornado watch expires at 9 a.m. Central Daylight Time. But, you know, I'll stream to a certain point. I don't know what.
He'll stream until he dies and sleeps.
My
Until he
right
sleeps.
and up.
That was terribly worded. He'll
Left.
probably sleep on stream, guys, so just make
Screw this, I'm not even gonna try and,
State.
find the time where I died inside. I literally wanted to scream profanity, but I didn't because I'm a good child.
I swear to God.
Alright. Well.
Okay, I find it funny when I clickbait my videos saying urgent and they get more views than the other ones.
Interesting.
How do you understand the logic?
It's just,
That's one.
don't say there's gonna be EF5 tornadoes, please.
Well,
If you
to be
stream...
fair, take a look at David Schwanhauer's titles. Usually they're like breaking news or something like that.
Holy
news.
crap, my previous streams have been 1 week, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a month. I guess I did have a heat stroke. I guess that is somewhat a thing. But still, I've been sitting on my ass the whole time.
Yeah. Heat stroke, organ stroke, Ashley stroke, who's stroke?
He's never gonna give you up.
Alright, Organ Ashley.
You know what? I'm gonna listen to the other defense song.
What was the stream where I screamed there's another marine warning?
There's another marine warning.
Does anyone in chat remember? Because I don't.
Many? Because to be quite
Hmm,
honest, I don't
Doritos.
pay attention.
Was it this one? No, this was the Dorate show. This was the Detroit, not Detroit, but Michigan Dorate
The
show.
rate show that verified in Western Michigan?
Yes, the moderate that verified in Western Michigan, but not where they placed it.
It's closing
Yeah.
Detroit. It's literally surrounding Detroit. You are surrounded. There is no way out.
That's the NWS, guys. They
Indeed.
put something that verifies in a totally different area.
Indeed. Oh, is this?
Are you sure?
Thing is issued. That's another marine
I still
warning.
can't believe I got that 3D of
Jeez.
one of them. That eye is absolutely. That just looks so damn cool. Really cool, yeah.
Yeah, like chalky.
I mean, that looked like an actual cloud, like what it would look like with the actual clouds thing. Like you can see the Classroom Stadium effect inside the eye.
Shut up.
And I literally just yelled at my radio. I yelled at an inanimate object. Are you guys proud of me?
Oh my gosh.
In fact, I have my radio behind me. right now. I swear. You know what? I am going... Oh, this stream got 600 views. Look at that. I am actually getting, like... I'm actually getting, like, decent view counts, and I'm somewhat proud of it. Not that I really care. Ignore this. This was a mistake. But on my most recent live streams, 200, 325, 160, 600... That was a video. 1,000, actually. That was on the derecho event for Michigan where I streamed for 10 hours. But 1,000, that is something I am proud of.
Good job.
I know. Thank you. Thank you. Claps in chat.
Clap.
Breaking news, that's another Marine warning. No cap. Honestly, that's so true. That is
Let's
honestly
just say
so
the
true.
following that I said in Nate's stream earlier.
What? Whoa. What? Oh my god, what is this?
Live breaking news on Hurricane Hanna. Plus, live recon doodling.
We got an EDS in South Dakota. This is going to be a severe thunderstorm warning for Day, Brown, and Spink counties. This is for 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This is an extremely dangerous situation. What is this?
Apparently, South Dakota has original for the dead.
What the hell? What is this? I never saw this once.
I actually didn't know that you can pull up the actual warning text just by clicking on the right-clicking the active warnings. So thank you, Morgan. For
Are you stupid? Are you kidding me?
You always learn.
Nate, you literally never tried that. You just left click.
Yeah. Well, not on my screen. I right-clicked on the warning box.
Okay. I'm gonna say one thing though. I want to get recent data of this. I'm gonna pull this over to the right, or that is the right again. Look at this outflow boundary, chat. That is looking nice. I'm gonna be completely honest. It didn't even look too horrible, but it literally just exploded along the outflow boundary. Holy.
Alright, guys. The 1 o'clock doing 92L 6090 now.
Oh, frick
Fuck yes,
me.
dude. Fuck yes.
So guys,
Actually, let's take a look at the satellite.
Oh, this is Tor possible as well. Oh, come on. I didn't want to have to do
oh, come
this.
on. South Dakota, please don't do it.
We already have a
And
hurricane to
I think
cover.
I think they're about to intercept Douglas right now. I think.
Spectrum width is a
love how
mess.
92L actually has a
Enron's trying to do something. Nothing on correlation coefficient. Gust front city. You're telling, well, it's an outflow boundary.
Yeah, 92L has a nice broad area low pressure. It's not anywhere as organized as Hanna was when it had its broad area low pressure, but still.
Okay, I swear to God, my ass hurts so much.
Oh my god.
Stop.
Not complaining, Martin. It's not good for your health.
Okay.
I literally want to teleport my chair up here. I have 9 windows open. Nice.
Yeah. Bro, rip that contamination though on that surface wind speed ring.
Oh my god, that surface wind speed is so hilarious. It's like the day of the nation.
Bruh, 120 knots at the surface. Get out of here.
Okay, a bunch of these a bunch of the warnings now remain in effect until further notice. Some of them are canceled though, as this has moved ashore.
I literally said in a voice so earlier. Yes, what time did it sleep? Yeah, until further notice. Yeah.
What time is it?
For Arkansas flood.
I would say until you're dead.
Just literally done.
True facts. Oh, where the hell is...
Wait.
Get the hell out.
Wait.
Yo, this boy's a chunky...
Northern
monster.
New England? What? Wait.
Wind gusts up to 40 knots. Seems legit.
Do I get anything tomorrow? I probably don't. I'm probably just not going to get anything at all. Yeah,
Or
nothing.
So,
Ah.
I
0Z.
guess
Survey says.
Popcorn.
Oh, come on. It dies as it gets to me. No. Oh. And then day 2.
Yeah. Alright, well, I got stuff to do tomorrow. So
Do you
I'm
really?
popping here for about an hour.
Do you
That's the
really?
reason why- That's the reason why I can't stream tomorrow. Got stupid stuff like I do tomorrow.
I might actually be in this marginal tomorrow. Epic Games.
For now.
gamers.
Okay.
The Champions Club.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the evening.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's have fun.
Alright. I'm just gonna have a whale of a time probably till like 5 in the morning, but you know, we'll vibe.
Or you could just stay up until like, you know,
Until the tornado watch
tomorrow.
until the watch discontinues.
Or you can stay up until
9
tomorrow
in the
night.
morning.
streaming. You can
Or I could
stream
just go
breakfast.
stream through tomorrow night. Oh my god. No, I do not want to do that. I'll probably take a break.
Welcome to Easter, everyone. Welcome to
Oh
Easter.
my
Welcome
god,
to
that is
Easter.
true. That is so true.
Welcome to Easter, everybody. In the
Yeah, Nate, how long did you stream on Easter?
35 hours.
Yeah, about that much.
I stayed
Ow.
up for 42 straight.
Yeah,
And
I'm just gonna
what were
be
your
up to enough to-
Wait, what were your parents' reactions when you were done and you stepped out of your room when you were
My
finished?
parents literally told me to stop streaming at 4:30. They came into my room and said, "Stop it. Go to bed. You've done enough."
What kind of what warnings were in effect when they did that? Were there still tornado warnings?
There was 4 tornado warnings, and if I stayed on for another 30 minutes, I would have caught another tornado emergency.
Really?
Yeah, the EF4 in South Carolina.
What?
I'm
Really?
just gonna be honest, I just...
Yeah.
I'm gonna just look that up, don't mind me.
Yeah, the Nova Scotia, South Carolina tornado.
Yeah, I caught the Clemson tornado. I caught that one.
You got the Clemson, you kinda missed the Nova Scotia one.
Oh my god, what? My girlfriend just sent me like 9 texts.
9 text messages, seems legit.
Different.
Since he had a crush.
But yeah, there's been what? I think it's 7 EF4s this year so far. There was.
Yeah, I think so.
Hold up, let's recap. All right,
We had
There was Cookville, and then we had Bassfield.
Bassfield, the one before that.
Retrieve
Yeah,
outlooks.
that's 2. Then there was the Then there was South Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there was the one after that. That was Forest.
Did I see that correctly?
So that's 5. And then
It was
after that,
I don't think I've
wait,
ever
I think we have 6. We've had 6 this year.
I don't think I've ever
Um,
seen a risk that was 30 sig for hail and 15 for wind.
Bassfield happened.
There was a what?
There was another EF4 before Bassfield. That cell that made Bassfield so did a different.
Oh, it
First
produced
drop.
2. That's
Yeah,
wait, no, wait. Did the other one produce any? I thought it produced only an EF3.
The one right beside it produced the EF3. The
Yeah,
cell
yeah.
that
So there was
made
2. There was 2 Bassfield and Sosa ones, plus the one in South Carolina. That's 3 tornadoes there.
Yeah.
Plus Cookville, which is 4. Plus hold up. Plus, give me a second. Plus the Thick. Plus Forest County, which is the week after. That's 5. Plus Minnesota, that's 6. I'm not sure if there was a 7th, but I think there's 6 off the top of my head.
Let me check.
Let's see, I'm
Chat.
trying to think of any bigger tornadoes.
Chat, peep the
Jonesboro,
tiny
3.
5% in
Chattanooga
Florida
was
that
a
day.
3.
Yeah, there was 6.
Yeah, there's only been 66. Okay.
We're good. We're good.
Bunch of tornado emergencies this year, I gotta say.
Not gonna lie, we're tied with 2014 in emergencies.
I don't think I've ever seen a risk that was 15 for wind and 30 sig for hail. I don't think I've seen that yet. At least in the time that I've been, like, really closely monitoring stuff. Oh, 10 sig for tornadoes that day that happened.
Yeah.
Nice.
What day?
April 11th. I just pulled up,
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
time. I'll tell you this. I was contemplating myself. It was about 4:30 in the morning. I was contemplating myself on sleeping. I'm like, there's another tornado warning. I'll stay until 4:45. Another one. I'll stay until 5. I was basically contemplating it on myself.
Dude, there was a tornado warning every single time. Like, there was never a time where there wasn't a tornado that day.
Yeah, exactly.
Chat. When will...
Except for 11. At 11 o'clock in the morning and prior, there wasn't a tornado warning until, like, 5 o'clock in the morning my time.
When was the last time we've seen this big of a risk? I'm curious.
I'm trying to think.
Particularly this big of a 15%. My circle drawing skills are not on par today. I apologize.
I would say, wait. January, it was in early January. Or not early January.
Are you talking about January 2017?
No. This was 20. God, I gotta look up the stream. There was a 15% chance for tornadoes that day.
Oh, January 10th.
Yeah, January 10th, 2020. There was a 15% chance for tornadoes, but that didn't verify at all.
It did not verify.
Oh my god, I remember we looked at that.
It basically was...
It literally
basically
killed
guilty
itself.
destiny, boys.
It literally killed itself.
Committed sewer slide.
Yep.
Seems legit.
Yeah, I was.
Oh, and then the tiny enhanced going up the coast. 30 wind. Or no, that's just 30 in general. Okay. Next day. That's the enhanced. There's the moderate. It's even bigger now. As you go throughout the day, the moderate gets bigger.
Yeah, it gets bigger.
Finally shrinks a little bit. The 20Z
I get
outlook.
a little bit into it. I get into it a little bit.
Oh my. That's a giant ass enhanced. I didn't realize I was in a tornado risk after the day after Easter.
Oh, I went chasing that day.
Did you get anything?
Nope.
Rip.
But we did get some good pictures.
I did get pictures. I got some really nice wall clouds. But no.
Coronavirus clouds.
The
The day 3. Day 3. Rip.
We got a pretty good picture in date.
Oh. Look up
L.
Look up the risk for the 19th. April 19th.
19th was a moderate.
It sure was, but just take a look at how it was created, like what it
Yeah,
is like.
take a look at how it's created. I'll tell you.
Oh, I was in the middle of a slight at 20Z.
Technically, I wasn't.
They really do be drawing cucumbers.
I'll just say this. I was in the 10%. By a little bit. And, I got 80-mile-an-hour winds on the 19th.
That's lovely.
I'll tell you this, my fence fell down. My fence just quit it on itself.
Some strong.
Never mind. I'm just gonna hug the ground and just.
Oh my god, this discussion is so big. Jesus.
Obviously, what do you think?
I want it to be one of those ones where severe weather is not expected at all.
I love how people were calling for that to be a high too.
Oh my god.
Seems legit.
The 19th was stupid on that day.
The only reason why I verified was because there was a giant ass EF4. That's the only reason.
That's the only thing that only verified as a kid.
I thought that was truly a moderate.
One
Whenever
fatal
you see an EF4 tornado, that's when I say, you know what? That could be the only tornado of the day, and I would say that verifies as a moderate, just because it's an EF4.
And also, the wind verified over here pretty good. 70, 80-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Literally,
Easter was what day?
Hold on. My
10th?
my 6th period teacher from last year.
Easter
she
wasn't the
literally-
10th.
I was doing virtual online schooling due to the pandemic, and literally, she DMs me, and I just go there, have some time with her.
What the hell? Wait.
And she literally said her house was literally quivering. Her house was literally shaking due to the line.
Oh, there we go. Jesus Christ.
Finally, you get it.
Yeah, I had 2018 because I just used the bookmark I have from May 15th, 2018. So I accidentally had it of June or April 12th, 2018. There were 18 tornadoes that day. Wasn't a bad day. But yeah, this kind of mental.
Yeah. Go to the filtered reports too. You can actually see how many tornadoes there were.
Oh my god, I don't want to scroll through all of these.
Just scroll away for the fun of it.
5 fatal,
Gonna be
60
completely
injured.
honest.
Where's Bassfield? I completely scrolled through it.
Bassfield was in the middle of it, I'm pretty sure. It's about like 12 reports of it.
See, if only you filtered the damn reports.
There. What do you want me to do?
You could have filtered it all that easier.
I don't want to do that. It's too much work.
You're lazy. It's only go to the filter. It'll just do its work.
To
Eh.
be completely honest, I'm not. I have no room to talk. I do the exact same thing. Basically, say I'm not. Even if it's just one click of a button, I'm just this.
You're all
Mississippi.
lazy.
So.
I gotta say, as I said, imagine if there were actually a bunch of tornadoes that formed in southern Alabama, like they were supposed to.
Sweet home
Yeah, with it all
Alabama.
been dead down here.
Alright, let's just look at all the mesoscale discussions.
Can you imagine if that actually happened, and like how much shit the SBC would have gotten if that wasn't a high?
Literally, I'm gonna be honest. They should have put a high.
I agree.
High. Well, Micro said that he did an outlook. He did his Easter and he put a 45 sig on tornadoes.
Yeah, they should have.
A tornado watch will be required across northern central Mississippi and northeastern Louisiana.
Oh yeah, that was a PDS.
Yep.
Yeah,
Pink. Oh my god.
yeah, when there's a pink outline for an N.
Okay, Chad, if you see a pink outline, you know it's gonna be bad.
PDS. That's what you see in a PDS.
Yeah, it's concerning Watch 106, which was PDS. 90, 80. Christ almighty.
And you can see a little cell down near the Louisiana Mississippi border, completely alone.
Just having a whale of a time.
Yeah, it's just having a whale of a time before it kills everybody.
Yeah,
in
indeed.
half.
Indeed.
70 knots of 0 to 3 kilometers shear. What
Ow.
the fuck? That tells you the wind is crazy.
Moderate to heavy snow to continue through the afternoon. So
Yeah, don't say anything about that.
No.
I'm done. I quit. I'm out. Bye.
Oh yeah, that's right. There was supposed to be a blizzard that day, wasn't there?
Yeah, because of the occluded low.
Are you kidding me? This was PDS for tornadoes. Then you see snow.
Yes, Morgan, we talked about this another time.
Can we get an exclamation? Oh my god, my voice cracks, but I don't care. Can we get an exclamation point snow in chat, please? Oh my.
No. Yes. No. Just send all that
Oh my
snow
God.
down here in Florida. We'll be happy.
Moderate to heavy snow is expected to continue in the afternoon. Snowfall of 1 to 1.5 inches an hour expected. Oh, my chest.
Continue,
Oh my God.
Continue through Oregon.
Okay, I
What
feel
the
pretty good.
hell?
I got
Voice
scared.
crack number 1. Okay, you know what, Landon? What would you do if you saw a PDS tornado threat and a mesoscale discussion, and your next one is snow?
Can confirm Tropical Storm Hanna is now on our hands.
Alrighty.
Oh shit, I completely forgot. Yeah, it made its path through the thingamabobber. And they found 70, I'm assuming that's 73 knots.
This thing is still going mental, in South Dakota. Still 70 mile per hour warning.
42 knots on the surface. What do you mean that's a max wind band that you put your drops at?
What the hell? I never saw this on any kind of model run going into the day, and now that's a thing? Nice!
Anyways.
Still a slight for tornadoes.
It is now 2 o'clock. Hold up, wait, I gotta do my NPC thing. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Now it's time for me to leave, because it is 2 o'clock.
Go get some sleep, man. I'll see you tomorrow at some point. We'll figure out what's going on. You too, man. Okay, so now continuing on the discussions. Severe threat including potential for large hail damaging winds and isolated tornadoes may continue to increase through the afternoon. Watch issuance as possible. That's Texas, Oklahoma, not relevant. Severe potential should be maximized across parts of central Mississippi this afternoon. This continues to include the possibility of strong tornadoes. Downstream watch needed soon. And greatest near-term tornado threats. That is kind of mental, ladies and gents. A strong to intense tornado threat. A strong to intense tornado with potential peak winds of 115 to 165 is likely ongoing. Oh, yeah. Okay. Who friended me? Parker Copeland. SPC's drunk. You are telling me. Honestly. A violent tornado with 200. Oh my Jesus Christ. This is an exceptionally rare event. Jeez. How many more do we got? Oh my god, the flash flood warnings are just going just going mental at this point. Chat, I don't know how long I will stream. Likely till 3-ish. Just figured I'd get out here and get back on my platform. Jesus Christ. God, I have never seen something like that, particularly for that area, because you gotta think about it. The setup over and around there is usually not the strongest thing on Earth. So you gotta have, like, the perfect ingredients to get something like this. Concerning Tornado Watch 119, I'm actually gonna take a look at that. And yes, indeed, I was just excluded from a Tornado Watch that day. Which is quite memes. So, a couple tornadoes possible, 75 or 70, and then 1.5, which is decent. Yeah, this was a very low cape, decently high shear event. Oh my god. Florida. Oh my actual god. I see. I don't know. I honestly don't. Oh god. Ugh. Jokes. Ugh. Oh my god. What the? Heavy snow is possible? Okay. Literally. Like. To what? 401. What day was this? This is the 19th. So, yeah, chat, how long do you want me to stream? There's not a whole lot going on as we speak. A few 70-mile-per-hour wind warnings up here and casually just some 3-inch hail having a whale of a time with 118 kilograms of virtually integrated liquid. Nice! Ooh. If it's bowing out, there could be some sort of rotation trying to develop. Take a look at spectrum unless there's something in and around there. Correlation coefficient isn't going to tell us anything at all other than the fact that there is a few pockets of inflow, particularly in here. I'm going to move my mouse pad closer to me. It snowed in Wayne County, Michigan in May briefly. Bro, it snowed up in New Jersey. Up literally... Okay, I'm going to pull it up. Literally snowed up here over me May 7th. It snowed up and over me. And excuse me, I'm going to get up for a second because my ass like really hurt. But it did actually... I did get 2 different squalls. One of which I went out and filmed, which is actually a video on my channel, which is, if you go through, it's from 2 months ago now, so it should be pretty easy to find since I don't stream all the time these days. Okay, well, that's nice. Flood advisory for Cameron. I feel like it could be a lot more than a flood advisory as we speak. Wolf and inflow, indeed. Stream till 9 a.m. Yeah, no. No. I got things to do tomorrow. Particularly cover Douglas, probably. Question mark, maybe. Wolf. Yeah, that is some inflow, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing really visible at all here, but if we take a look at storm motion, still nothing really there. Please excuse me, I'm texting the girl. There's really nothing prominent at all. There could be some trying to develop in here, though, I will say that much. Yeah, further notice, blah, blah. So 92L could take an interesting path. It's been tracking more and more north, and here's my consensus. If this high shifts slightly to the west, as you can see, as it goes along, it rides up to about here, which is pretty close to the New York City metro area. If this high also pushes to the west, this thing is going to get shoved into New York City area, kind of what faded, actually. So, damn it. I can't type, I swear. But yeah, as you can see, it gets up pretty close and personal to the coast. And as you can see, it also seems to sustain, like, look at this. This is 967. Mind, New York City is right over here. So, it sustains pretty well going up the coast, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. So, like I said, if this high can either surge south and west or this high can push west, this thing's going to get shoved into the New York City metropolitan area. And that would not be something that would be good to see at all. Morgan, have you ever heard about the EF1 in Canton, Michigan in December 2018? What EF1 in Canton, Michigan? I'll look at that later on. Give it up for day 6. Oh my god. Someone had to bring up in my DMs, not Discord, but one of my close friends, had to bring up the whole redhead ginger thing again. I'm like, no, that is done. We are not doing that anymore. Ugh. Two times my counties had confirmed tornadoes in the past 5 years happened in December. Seems legit. I honestly don't even know what this wants to do. But I know what I want to do. I want to reload this. See what's going on. Corrected for bad grid seems legit, honestly. I just pranked my girl saying I'm forecasting death for New York City, when in reality, this thing likely won't get to New York City. However, it would take a lot if the requirements are for the high that's non-existent here, but if the requirements are for this low to push south and west and this low to push west, quite frankly, if this one pushed west, that would probably barrel it into the Carolinas, which is not something we want to see. So this high just needs to push south and west, and that will force this in. Kind of like what that guy and what the other guy in chat said, Sandy 2.0. If you know what I mean. Oh wait, I just realized. Oh my god. Hang on. So actually, Justin, if you know him from around the server, forecasted something like this. Oh my god. What is that? No cape. Lovely. Helicity 240. Cancels flood advisory. Seems legit. What am I eating? Veggie straws. I had ramen noodles today. Ramen is fire, man. Honestly. It's very good. Oh, Jesus Christ. What just blew up? Ooh. Looked like there was something there briefly. How's the system scraping the coast in Nova Scotia? Indeed. Well, the issue with that is, if we're talking about like the New York City area, just a minor shift east, or excuse me, a minor shift west, and it'll hit. It's as simple as that. You don't really need much for these kinds of storms, and especially considering we've had a bunch of close calls over the past several years at this point. The frickin' hell. The last direct hit we had was with Sandy. Dun-dun. Coastal flood advisory seems legit. Honestly, it's ah my. Yeah, I'll probably cut stream at 2:30. Just looking at these bands, as we speak, they don't look like they're going to initiate. And particularly speaking, we had what appeared to be a decent area of broad rotation. Granted, there could be something that would take a very long time to reach the shore. That would take an incredibly long time to reach the shore. Yeah, I'm not streaming for another hour. I'm not great in terms of like mental status, so we're just gonna vibe. Oh jeez. Yeah, it's dead. It just completely collapsed, straight up. Like, there's now two different parts of the system. The one area of low pressure that's spinning, and then it's just surging all of this extra stuff. Low is here. This is all other things. Too many close calls with Matthew, Florence, and others. Yeah. That's the issue. It only takes one shift in the wind, in the... It only takes one shift. I'm just going to disconnect here. It only takes one shift in the wind pattern. Saturn's gone. Damn it. 2 seconds, chat. Still looks clear as hell outside, so I'm probably going to end stream within the hour and then stargaze just to kind of relax. I just sent a text to my girlfriend that made absolutely no sense. My life. Most models have a 970. That's why I'm concerned. So this has it tracking up the coast, and there it's 971, 967, and keep in mind that is only a short distance. Like I said. However, the high pressure seems to be moving in this direction. So, and then there's this high pressure as well, so these will probably shunt it out. However, with the wind patterns we saw, Faye did a thing where it just rode up the coast and barreled in. So if that happens with this, where there is little to no high pressure interference whatsoever, say just like completely take out this, the Gulf Stream will have it go up and in. So potentially, you could be talking about not landfall, but you could be talking about some hurricane impacts in the tri-state area, if that is the case. Is there anything happening in the Gulf after this at all? Look, it completely collapses. It doesn't look like it. Does not look like it at all. Interesting. $970 would be a strong cat too, indeed. The issue with that is you just have so many. Wasn't Sandy a cat too? Or am I completely blanking? Highest wind speed 115. Yeah, well, that was a cat too. As well as the strong 115 was the strongest in 2012. Bro, 2012 sucked. Yeah, you can see it starts down here, takes its track through the islands, then up and around, and probably some high pressure here shunts it in. And there was, I remember watching videos, particularly Casey Neistat's video. Due to the winds going in this direction, there's just a bunch of storm surge all along the coast. Sandy Pete Cat 3 at one point. Yeah, that would have been 115. Holy erosion. And holy nothing there. Jesus Christ. Look at this, chat. Literally all on this side. There's nothing left. Look at all the maritime and stuff like that, areas around there. Holy nothing there. My nose is so itchy, I can't even describe. Alright, I'm not going to be able to look at chat for the rest of the evening. I'm going to plug in my phone really quickly before I go out and stargaze. Actually, what am I doing? And hello. So yeah, as it is 2:30, I'm going to go ahead and end stream here due to the fact that my ass really hurts, for one. For two, I have to cover Douglas tomorrow. For three, I want to go out and stargaze. For four, it is 2:30 in the morning and absolutely nothing is happening with this tornado watch. So, those are my reasons. I was going to check for any developing rotations, but it doesn't look like there is anything too spectacular. So with that all being said, I'm going to end the stream here as there's a new severe thunderstorm warning in Minnesota for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and core-sized hail. Thank you all so much for tuning into this severe weather coverage live stream. If you guys have enjoyed this, please be sure to leave a like rating down below. Also hit the subscribe button if you guys are new around here, and click the notification bell if you guys want to be notified every time I go live. And that should basically do it. I will see you guys in the next live stream. Take care, peace out.